Fairy tales have been around for centuries due to the unbelievable magical tales that the authors have exhibited throughout their books. These books have been read from generation to generation and have become, one would say, a household name when it comes to identifying and selecting fairy tales for the children. Classic fairy tales is a creation of mine that I have sought to develop in order to delight the children with fantasy, myth, and magic that I hope one day will be the choice for fairy tale readers around the world. My book contains 20 fairy tales to provide children with fantasy, myth, and magic, from mythical creatures, animals, children, princesses, and queens, as well as other characters to enlighten and entertain children. The book is designed with fantasy-filled stories for children. The book contains the following fairy tales. Prince Anaya. Prince Anaya triumphs over his evil brothers. Euripus. Wealth doesn't always bring happiness. Rekavin. A poor young man marries a princess because of his bravery. Tuzin, the wayward child. A child's unruly behavior is overcome by her love for a crystal ball. Canis, the feeble duck. Being a feeble duck than a beautiful swan is original. Opella. An old man finds that being honest has its rewards. Xenia. The pixie and the witch. Evil is overcome by good. Muesli and the mermaid. Muesli listens to the sea, becomes rich, then obtains the key to the sea. Wakish the magnificent lion. Wakish the lion loses his crown to the giraffe. The wide-eyed doll. A mother buys a doll for her daughter for Christmas which becomes human. Gestel. Gestel's persistence pays off in obtaining an apprenticeship at an art school. The inconsequential gnome. An inconsequential gnome becomes a very important gnome. The ogre and the box. An ogre that wishes to be a young man is granted his wish. The elf and the melancholy child. A sad child becomes very happy when she meets an elf. Carrie, the inconsiderate damsel. Carrie loses a fortune for being so inconsiderate. Eurydice and the kaleidoscope. The kaleidoscope given to Eurydice helps her to become a kind and loving child. Ches and the grumpy gnome. A poor young woman becomes lucky when she meets a rich woman. Jophius and the little mouse. Jophius and his family's misfortune is overturned by a little mouse. Matteo and Wexley the spider. Matteo's unhappiness with his family finds true love. Ruiz the cat and the princess. A poor cat finds wealth for his poor family. Haista the unbecoming ant. Haista's adventuresome nature pays off when he meets a fairy.